If someone resents you, you know what you usually do? Resent them back. If somebody doesn't like you, you know what you usually do? You don't like them back. And you know what that is? Creation by default. That's not creation by deliberate intent, and it never feels good. Can you give us an example? Don't do it if you don't want to, of something where you're afraid to move in some way because you didn't want to feel criticized. Anything come to mind?
As a parent, I often withhold what I really feel for fear of being criticized.
Good. This is a really good example. So you're feeling something and you don't say it because you don't want to be criticized. But law of attraction gives you away. Stay with us. You didn't say the words, so you think it is your secret, but it isn't, because the way you feel is the way you feel, and the way you feel is soliciting, and what you're soliciting is what you feel. So even though you don't say it because you don't want to be criticized, you feel criticized even though you didn't say it. Isn't that right? You still did. You still feel criticized. You feel criticized, so you withdraw a little more, and then you feel criticized. You've brought us to the most important part of the seminar. This is the thing that we so much want to say to everyone. You've got to own your vibration, because you can't cover it up with behavior or words. You got to own it. You got to admit how you're feeling, not for them. We don't mean admit it out loud to them, because it would rain down unpleasantly. We mean you've got to own how you feel, otherwise you don't know when you've calibrated an improvement. You got to own how you feel. Otherwise, you don't understand what's coming back to you and why. It feels like their fault. When you have the misunderstanding that there's a certain